taking on the Elks of Oklahoma City. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Track him 60. Track all 80.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone. And now the rookie's free. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt. And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to get the first, but remember, it was only first down, so a bit of an odd play, and it results in 2nd down. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, I think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play,
expressions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
Ready?
To throw is Ward. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to push that. Lead out a bit further. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reach the same results.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Able to slither by. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes
and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Trey Benson, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Elks are able to cut into that deficit. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
21, 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Ready, ready. 7 o'clock, 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Going up top. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Maybe just need a change in scenery, a new city, maybe different motivation, but they believe they've got a good one.
On first down, it's Benson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 83 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. This 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19. Go.
He'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Viking 18. Warriors 70. Nineteen tight. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Next receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
39-yard line.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
60 back.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
At the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Ward. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Buffalo 860, 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
To throw, here's Ward. That is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Viking 18, 79 Broncos.
Now Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. But now he appears to be in some pain. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Go.
Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to widen their advantage.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down.
Here we go. Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Rashawn Gary. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Dragon 6, 70 Lions.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60's ready.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
18 Rattler.
From his own end zone, it's Ward. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Yeah, I'm not going to even sugarcoat this one. I did not care at all for that play call.
Well, it's just so little time. You don't have much time to do anything. Why not, Charles, just run the football, take it into the locker room?
As you know, there's more bad things than good that can happen when you're backed up this deep with this little time. And sure enough, this is a late safety.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for an Oklahoma City first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm on quarterback Smokey and the Bandit where they've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Hold it ready. Here we go. Start. Cougar 19. Go champ. Go champ.
Back to throw now on first down. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second and 3. For a right side here, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Tag. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Steady.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson as the first half is winding down. And the Elks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that trims the lead down to 9. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Throwing now, Ward. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Liking 18. Ready.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And nothing good. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Cup 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Ward now working out of the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Liking 18. Ready.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 biceps.
From the gun, Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful for the yard out. Eagles take the opening kick.
I say, yo.
Right down the field to extend their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially.
What's happening?
Without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
What's happening?
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's
So what's happening?
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do.
Yeah, I'm finishing the game, then I'll hop over.
The catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
70 Lions. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his big tight end here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Trey Benson, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Elks get a bit closer. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
Buffalo 18.
4th.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. happy, everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Press all 80. Warriors 70.
Play action now, Ward. And throw right sideline is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
On first down, it's Genty. Down to about the 37. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Cowboys, Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw is Ward. He'll get this out to Genty. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Up the middle, it's Genty. They got a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Eagles on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing is Ward. Over the middle, complete. It's Edwards. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it.
Well, he had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone.
What'd you say?
Ashton Genty taking it in for 2 yards out.
3 minutes left.
Eagles might be moving closer to an elusive 2nd win of the year as they extend that 4th quarter lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
You can just see it in their body 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here. Open man here is Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
79 Broncos. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass to the sideline and put it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Elks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here
Yo.
comes the kickoff, and it's away.
Almost done, almost done.
26-yard line just across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
Not the case.
not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
10 to 60, 10 to 60.
Taken down just shy of midfield. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll go again with Genty. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 8, 65 19 Lions. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him man complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Ready, set.
This is 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Ready. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out, began his route. Someone on the defensive side.
Yo, 1 minute left.
To separate him from another reception.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
That's who you gonna hope with?
19, 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment.
Low no. Oh.
If you like points, a lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Philadelphia, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Oklahoma City,